Hello and welcome to Edinburgh Watch Company. My name is Jonathan, and on today's video I'm going to talk to you about one of Rolex's all-time classics. This is the Submariner Date, and it's a watch that we have just taken in stock. Now you can find out more about this particular watch by visiting our website at edinburghwatchcompany.co.uk, and there you'll find some photographs, technical specification, pricing. However, if there's anything else you'd like to know, then please just give me a call directly. So this particular watch we have is almost like a vintage watch now. It's a 1991 Rolex Submariner Date, and this is one that we bought locally. It came in as a part exchange. It has here the Rolex outer box, the inner box. Sadly, due to the age of this, at some point in time the papers have been mislaid for it. However, before we offered this watch to you, we've sent it down to our watchmakers. The watch has been thoroughly checked over, it's keeping great time, it's all been pressure tested, and the case has all been polished as well. So it's in absolutely lovely condition and ready for many, many more years of enjoyment on your wrist. Now the Submariner Date, this has been around, gosh, since the 1950s. In fact, it was my same watch as I bought as my first Rolex, so I love this particular model. I think it's a timeless watch. It's very similar to the one that Bond wore, and the sub dates are one of Rolex's most popular sports watches today, but this is the classic one, and this one even has the pinholes on the side of the case as well, so really quite popular now with collectors looking for that sort of authentic vintage look to a Rolex Submariner. This one is in 40mm, it's a 40mm case size, so it's the same size even with the current one now. It's what Rolex call 904L grade stainless steel that's made out of, and it has an automatic chronometer movement in it as well, so that ensures it's a really good and accurate watch, performing to within -4 to +6 seconds per day. Now the Submariner as a model was brought out as a tool watch, designed for divers, and therefore this will take you down to 1,000 foot. This also has the date function on it as well, so quite practical for everyday use. So let's have a slightly better look at it. So this model of course is discontinued now. You can't get this model now, and as I say, very much one for the enthusiasts and the collectors that like these pieces here. So stainless steel bezel on the top here with the black aluminium insert. It has a sapphire crystal glass with the date window there, and this has the 2x magnification on it here. The hour markers here around the perimeter there with a luminous coating, and that luminous coating is also on the hour hands too. As you can see here, it tells you this will go down to 1,000 foot. The side of the case there, which we've just had polished, that's in polished stainless steel, yet the top of the clasp here and all the way running through this beautiful oyster bracelet, that's in brushed stainless steel there. So very much that sports look to the watch there. You have the deployment clasp there, and you can see here you have the Rolex logo on that here. But to ensure that this doesn't easily open, there's a safety clasp here that opens before you then open the deployment clasp there too. You can see the Rolex engraved onto the pressed steel clasp there. And this also has the ability here to open the bracelet up here to fit over a dive suit there as well. Rear of the case there, again beautifully brushed stainless steel there with a polished perimeter going around the back of the case back there, and not too thick on the wrist too. You can see here these has what they call the pinholes there, so that just means that just by gently depressing here and here you can very easily take the bracelet off. We sometimes have customers fitting the rubber bracelets to it as well now, so again a different look that you can put to this watch. So that's the Rolex Submariner Date. So if you want a really nice example of a classic one, we've actually got 2 of these in stock as I shoot this video here. We've also got a slightly newer one that's 2005. It's about £500 more expensive, which is traditionally the sort of value you'd put on a set of papers for a watch like this. So this one just under the £5,000 mark, and that's about right for a watch of that caliber. So there we are, short video here on the Rolex Submariner Date. Now this is one of roughly about 300 videos that we have on our YouTube channel. If you'd like to see all our latest watches, then please just click there and that will then subscribe you to our YouTube channel. You may prefer to see us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're on all of these channels there, so you can see everything we're up to. But meantime, thank you very much for taking the time to see our video today. Lots more coming. Bye bye.